Alrighty, hello again. This is Torice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey and back to deep space exploration around the Emerald Tablet DSSA carrier. So let's get together with the rest of the gang and get things rolling. Hey guys.
Hi, Trace.
Hello.
Ugh. Been a long day. Well, this morning I picked up my wife's ceramic / glass ball that had shattered out in the front yard. One of those, front yard ornament glass balls on a stand. Well, it fell off the stand and went kaboom, picking up all sorts of little pieces. Oh, I hate when it does that. It's going into open. Why? Because it just chose to.
I should. Oh! Back on my ship! Back on my ship! Quick! All my power goes.
Shouldn't matter much out here, but
No.
but I do prefer running in the correct mode here. There we go.
Where are you?
So I did that. I cleaned a bunch of moss off the roof, cleaned the gutters, bunch of other small things like that, and then I spent the rest of the day, a good 6 hours or so, dealing with accounts and getting them all changed to I got 26 accounts done. I have probably another 40 to go. Yeah, well, I got to change, since Google has decided to make my account not one that I can use anymore. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
I've got to, basically I had to set up another series of accounts, and then now I'm changing everything over to them that I can. And we'll see what's left. I think YouTube is not going to transfer, unfortunately. System map. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I know. Uh, 2D. System map. Oh, I'm not going to know that until I...
But then we couldn't play Elite.
True enough. Yeah.
And I wouldn't have the pleasure of meeting such fine, upstanding people around the world.
Hey, what about me and Cam?
Didn't I say around the world?
Talking about upstanding. We're not upstanding. We're sitting down.
Oh my gosh. give you a compliment and you throw it right back. Oh my gosh.
Anything for a laugh.
Well, I tried to be nice. I'll stick that in my back pocket where it should have stayed and been. I wouldn't have known the freaking outlaws of the world, the corrupt communist. How about that? Does that fit better?
Nah.
Definitely brigands.
Well, that's Chris, and he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, we don't talk about people who can't defend themselves.
Oh no, I'm talking about Cam. I mean, he is of a Scottish bloodline, so by definition, he's got to be a brigand.
I'm too busy.
Well, what does
running
that
away.
make you? Ain't
say-
you got Scottish in your blood?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay, well, then that's the pot calling the kettle black.
absolutely.
Okay.
Surface scan complete.
Excuse me, Mr. Thargos. Will you stop
System
mucking me
map.
about? I
As
just
me
have
and
to pick
James
up-
was talking earlier, you guys put too much faith in Scottish bloodlines. And James is sitting there going, I didn't say that.
Cyclops this time. Why did it always do
Okay.
the same one?
I didn't say anything because I can't remember saying that. It doesn't mean I didn't say it.
System map.
When did I say that?
I remember saying it. I could have said that. Don't know if I did say it.
No footfall. Okay, I gotta go land.
Well, I got you back for the little snide little thing you said earlier. So there you go.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, let's find somewhere to sit down. I guess I'll sit down right there. That looks good. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I had a dumbass pirate thought he was going to get me. It's only like 6 kms to my carrier,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, "Aha, that's the ship I was looking for with all that good cargo." And then I jumped in it where my carrier is, and he says, "Just hold still. This won't hurt a bit." And about that time, I turned around and targeted him so it show he was wanted. And I was probably, and still going backwards towards my carrier. It's a wonder I didn't run into it, but still going backwards and he's still coming forward, and all of a sudden my carrier let off on him. And that's like, oh, but this is gonna hurt a lot, believe me. And I seen him go.
Poof.
I was like, there you go. I still think that when we have pirates like that, we should be able to give our carrier a heads up. Hey, there's a pirate coming in after me. Take care of him, will you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, I do own this damn thing. I should be able to say, target that ship.
You know, that would be nice. All right,
It reminds me
back
of
on.
renting a U-Haul truck. You can't do shit with it except drive it.
be able to do anything this time.
Well, that's 200 on the carrier for today.
Uh-huh.
That one. Done that one.
Retract
When
landing
you
gear.
get back to your ship there, James, let me know how much you got on your, how much you got total. So what I've
Engage.
got in my carrier could almost fit
Preparing to
you.
form space.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Maybe we can get Cam to split up here.
System
That way
map.
it don't cost one commander everything.
Water geysers. No first landing. Okay. Yuck. Come here, you.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Oh, this is a lousy planet for finding stuff on.
Engaged.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go here.
Wow. Talk about 200 trips or 200 tons. No crashes. I go to land back to start on my next 100 and I crash.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear deployed.
I'll put in here, was landing on a Thargoid structure site when crash occurred. Please fix this issue before introducing new gameplay. And hello, Anthony.
Happy Mother's Day, Lynn.
Thank you, thank you. Tell Mrs. T I said Happy Mother's Day back.
Gravity warning.
I sure will. Sure
Ship
will.
dismissed.
Since you the only mother, I guess as all the rest of y'all mother that's up here.
Oh,
That fool. Only one mother up here, the rest
you
of us
better
just mother.
watch it. You're gonna be saying, ah, shit.
The rest of us just mother effers.
You lay it back away from the mic. Back away from the mic.
Okay.
You're
Go
just
back to sleeping
big.
at the
I
bar.
mean, I'm getting ready to bring you a backhoe because you know you're gonna be wore out with that shovel.
I got one for you.
I'm sure you do, and I don't know if I
Yeah.
want it or not.
Oh yeah, it's right down your alley. Look, got on. I was up in the computer room Friday. What's today? Friday? Yeah, Friday night. And my wife had some little wild idea to go get her booster shot. Booster shot. So I said, she said, well, you need to go get one too. You need to go get one too. I said, all right. So we both go get our booster shot. All fine and good. So Friday night was okay. Woke up Saturday morning. She gets up. She's all ollie jolly. I'm feeling a little woozy. Next thing I know, by the midday, I got a fever of 102.
Ooh.
I was trying
Welcome
to
to
play
the
Elite.
vaccine.
Yeah, I was up there trying to play Elite Dangerous. I said, the heck with Elite Dangerous. I think I left it on all day long. It was playing by itself because I sure won't go mess with it. So I was out. I'm just getting back normal this morning.
But that, saying that, regular flu shots will make you feel bad too. So
Yeah. This means your body actually, reacted pretty hard to it, which is
Yeah.
not all
which
that.
means you shouldn't, in technical terms, you shouldn't ever have to get another one for that.
Yeah, your body has basically said, "I'm fighting." It's like, okay, fine.
It just burnt it right on up. Hey, look, when my wife
Because
had
that's
COVID,
what, yeah.
my
Well,
wife
that's
had.
what they told me when I had my pneumonia shot and I threw an allergic reaction to it and my arm swelled up the size of my leg. They said it's because your body is fighting it, building up your immune systems. He said you should never need another pneumonia shot.
Yeah, that happened to me one time. Probably about the second one of flu shot I ever got in my life. Same thing.
Yeah.
Got real.
Oh, I had the same thing happen with flus
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and I ain't messed with no flu shots ever since. I ain't never had the flu either. So same thing with this COVID. I ain't messed with it because the last time my wife came up positive with COVID, I didn't quarantine myself from her. I was right in her face every day, and I went and got tested 2 or 3 times, and I always was negative. Never contracted from her.
Well, that says you got one heck of an immune system.
I told my daughter that I told her I was negative. She said, that's right.
It's a lot to do with the severity, from what I understand, but not whether or not you catch it. And they don't even know why.
If that's true, then I would have the worst case in her history because I have ABRH negative.
Oof.
And I've had
Oh,
it
man.
twice.
Well, I mean, it's all statistics, so.
Yeah.
Right.
And statistics are whoever happens to be putting the info in, whatever they want to push.
What button they want to push?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guess what? Tonight is a work night for me. You know how Trace always said, tonight is a work night.
Yeah.
It's literally a work night for me because I go to work in about 2 hours.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, I go in at 12 midnight tonight.
12 to 12.
Yeah, I get off 12 noon tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't
You put
seem
in the
fun.
hours I used to put in. It wasn't no 9 to 5.
I know this.
Aha, crystalline fragments.
Well, finally, Nora got their little shit together and got their numbers a little bit more lined up. Whether they're correct or not, I don't know, but they're a lot more correct than what they was.
Is that
Well,
40 G's?
Yeah.
Okay.
chromium. 250 of 250. I don't need chromium.
Because 3 days ago or 2 days ago, Cam and I are like, we'll never make it to the top 10%. Well, now we're in the top 10%. According to in-game, not Nara, but it's like 586 tons to put you in the top 10%.
That ain't much.
you say it fast, it isn't. When you collect 6 at a time,
Well, that makes a minor difference in perception of much, I guess.
I'm gonna have to tell you can't hang out with Philip anymore.
Oh, away and leave me alone.
No.
I've got things to collect, you silly Thargoids.
They
Can I get
like
in here
you.
Can I get in here before they
They
come
want
back
to
for me?
hug you, pet you, and name you George.
And probe you.
Okay, I'm getting into my ship, and I'm gonna scan them when I get my power back.
Oh.
Oh, it's ending this time. Oh, bleeding Cyclops. Boring Cyclops.
Well, congratulations on your booster shot, Anson.
Yeah.
I'm still what does they call us? Pure bloods?
Yeah, privilege.
Because I don't have a vaccine, and I was like, well, any other time, pure blood would be what you want. So go ahead and call me names. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, but at least you have a legitimate reason where you're, allergic to the things that make up the damn vaccines.
Well, but come on, logic. Pure grade A common sense logic. If you and Anthony and Cam is all vaccinated, then you shouldn't give a shit whether I'm vaccinated or not.
Well, true enough.
Yeah.
So, stop the fuss and stop the, condemning people who don't want the damn vaccine. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're vaccinated, you're safe. Hush, in the story.
That's true.
The only tough part about the vaccines is not enough people got them fast enough so that the thing could have been, not turned into, it's gone from pandemic to endemic. It's never going away.
It was never
Yeah.
going away in the first place.
Eh.
We still have swine flu. We still have influenza. We still have the bird flu.
Oh, yeah.
Those shit, and had plenty of vaccines for it. They ain't gone nowhere. Pharmaceutical companies are not going to let them go anywhere. That's their bread and butter. But I get annoyed at people crucifying people who either can't get it or don't get it because of their religious beliefs or something in their mind. Common sense says if a pharmaceutical company won't take responsibility for the damages it caused and they have immunity for any damages, and that they had to change the vaccine definition for the thing to be considered a vaccine, and they say, well, that don't add up and I don't want it. Other people who can get it and who don't give a shit what happens crucifies it. Oh, you can't have a job if you're not totally vaccinated. You can't go to the store if you're not totally vaccinated. Bullshit. It's about time some of the people who don't want the shit or whatever reason stands up and tells the ones that tells us that we can't do anything because we're not vaccinated. Go take a leap off of a freaking Grand Canyon.
Or take a leap off one of Lynn's bridges.
Yeah, there. I got several of them high enough it'll kill you on the instant you hit the ground.
Cargo scoop deployed.
excuse me, we're in the what, 2020s? People who had to learn to wash their hands again and to use
Ugh.
proper hygiene.
God.
Maybe we needed to do the Darwin effect and get rid of some of them.
You know, that might not be so bad an idea.
Well, I always say be careful what you wish for, because you may be the first one in line for extinction.
Hmm.
And when I was seeing young kids from not just the United States, not very many in the United States, but young kids, 20 years old, playing soccer and stuff, and hockey and stuff, and God, what was the other one? Swimming and tennis and golf. And they went down from an unusual heart attacks, and they had just been, hadn't been 8 weeks since their last booster shot. And then the doctors now are coming out and saying, yeah, it does cause heart problems, and it does cause your heart shut down. It does cause you to have blood clots and stuff. And it's like, yeah, maybe it wasn't so wise to take them after all.
Yeah, I had Elvis Woman last night. With a boy who was collapsed by the side of a car.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with her before the end of vaccination.
Well, when you got Pfizer coming out trying to cover their own ass, saying, well, it does cause this and it does cause that. But I'm so proud that you guys have got your vaccines.
It means you don't have to.
Well, basically.
Well, you shouldn't be scared of me.
I'm scared of you eating you. Nothing to do with that.
You're probably safer than me than a lot of snowflakes, I guarantee you. At least you won't go hungry. When everybody else is looking at the empty store aisles, I'm sitting at home baking and cooking, saying, boy, this is good food. And guys, it's going to come to that. With this economy the way it is in Russia and Ukraine, I mean, hell, the United States gets 30% of their wheat from Russia. That's shut down.
Yep.
And you got Bill Gates, that little piece of crap, owns 265,000 acres.
One of the
And
biggest
oh no, he
producers
won't
of wheat in the
Huh?
world was one of the biggest producers of wheat in the world was Ukraine.
Yeah, and it's down.
The
Middle East.
But Ukraine also made more than just wheat. They made the damn fertilizer that we purchased from them. It's the reason why I said, this world trade is all right, but your country should be able to stand on its own. If that country falls or if that country has a drought, your country should be able to stand on its own. And the way these governments are working, they can't. That's just common sense, man. You take care of your own backyard before you try to help your neighbor. But anywho, I'm picking up metal alloys, kicking scavengers' asses, listening to Cam get his ass probed every other 7 minutes.
They're not probing me, I'm probing them. They're busy playing with their barnacles.
Do me a favor, send some research limpets at him and collect some tissues and see what happens.
I'm going to limpets on this thing.
Well,
That's later.
sounds like a personal problem.
Good
got room.
excuse. Yeah, you do.
I've got room.
Yeah,
I've
you
only
do.
got 216 cargo space, and that's all for my meta alloys.
Oh my god.
So I've got to try and keep up with Lynn.
There is no way, so just give it up.
Ship recalled.
Come here.
Only reason why I'm working at this now that I'm in the top 1 or 10% is because damn, can't turn that free credits away.
Nope. 1.5 million for each metal alloy.
Well, hell, I turned in 370 tons and got 578 million. Nah, I'm not gonna. On top of the 630 I just turned in for 15 million shy of $1 billion. Nah, I'm not gonna turn this easy credits down. I'll have that damn carrier financed for 25 years. Way past my expiration date.
Mm.
Because, gentlemen, I refuse to play this game when I'm 85.
The moment you say that. Might still be playing it then. Might still be playing it then.
Ah, damn it, Cam, get the hell out of here. Cam, so broke.
System app.
And
Don't you
Trash
dare
will
run
be
down there.
still fighting
Oh,
his
oh.
squirrel problem in his attic.
Oh no, they're locked out.
You
They'll
think you
get
can
it.
keep them locked down? If they can chew through it, they're gonna get through.
Yep.
Yep.
Them are the
They'll
most
get
chewing
past
is
it.
Track
what
landing
buzzards
gear.
God ever created.
Landing on the track.
And they love the plastic on wiring. Oh my God.
Oh, do they ever? Yes, I've got a lot of work to do there.
I think they were in cahoots with the car companies because what do the car companies do? Oh, they use all this plastic for everything. And the squirrels are like, yeah, man, smorgasbord.
Tastes good, yeah.
There's a parrot in New Zealand who lives in their snowfields who peels off all the window screen plastic off the window screen.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder because I was reading Cattlemen's Association article, and it tells you all the parts of a cattle they use and what it's used for, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get down to the hooves and the hide, some of the hide, they use it in the plastic coating for wiring. And I'm wondering if these animals, even though they supposedly eat nuts and stuff, there's some vitamins or something in there that they're not getting in the wild, and that entices them to come over and eat that shit. Because a horse, if you see a horse chewing a wooden fence post, it's because they need minerals.
Hmm. That could easily be.
I was walking with my dogs years ago and someone had chewed a horse and they trimmed their toenails and my dog came across his toenails and pecked it.
Yeah,
Stop laying down. Like,
it's
what was that?
it's full of calcium, it's full of minerals, vitamins. Yeah.
Um,
That's like people say, you know, we need to stop eating beef and doing anything. And it's like, oh, sweetheart, do you realize all the shit in your house that uses some part of a beef to make?
yeah.
If you have anything leather, well, yeah, it come from the hide of a cow or a deer.
Mm-hmm.
If you want real soft leather, it's a deer.
Orbital flight engaged.
And then the stuff in Jello comes from it. What is it? Gelatin?
Gelatin, yeah.
Surface scan.
Comes from
Yeah.
pork.
50
It's bone marrow. That comes from beef too.
Complete.
Anything that's got bone marrow. Hell, you could probably make it out of humans. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if some of this meat we come across isn't. I mean, they cover some crap up so good, you know.
System map.
It's because kind of like when my husband and I was taking care of our funeral arrangements, I said, people keep dying, you guys are gonna run out of spaces. And he said, oh, you'd be surprised. It's just like, yeah, I probably would. I don't want to hear it.
One day they're going to drop us in an industrial blender.
Okay, so I gotta go land on this one.
Yeah. Well, that's like, you know, here last year, was it? Everybody was getting upset because some concrete had blood in it. Well, yeah, Romans did it a long time ago. That's the reason why some of their structures are still standing. Somehow, some way, the blood makes the concrete or the cement tougher and stronger and lasts longer.
That's why a lot of the Roman cement's still around
Mm-hmm.
their buildings.
That's what I
'Cause
said,
they
wasn't
mixed
it?
it.
Roman structures and stuff.
And
Yeah.
Lots of
the best Roman cement came actually from Italy, where it had Vesuvius ash in it.
Yeah.
And potash and porous we used it. It's not that good.
Oh, so they
But
show
anyways,
up.
they were talking about the concrete here having blood in it, and it's like, well, they kill over 1 million or so cattle a year. They got to do something with all that blood.
Right. Hey,
So
Mohammed.
why not use it?
I will get to that because I've already FSS this system, so I can't show you because I can't. It's all done.
Well, you can honk it.
Well, I can
Show
honk.
it where to go.
Well, I can honk it and I can show it completed, but it's not very
You can't show
useful.
the individual stars or planets.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
So I will be getting to that right after I finish this system. I still have a few planets left to do. Whoa, let's not crash into the ground. Yeah, let's just... I'll do the disembark, re-embark, and I'll just quickly finish off the rest of the planets in the system here. Give me my first footfall. There we go. Back on the ship. System map. So what have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more planets left to get to. Gimme. Oh, that one needs everything. Okay. So I got 5 more planets to quickly get done, and then I'll jump to the next system and I'll show you. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3.
I just won't run around on any of these planets. If it starts getting too close to 10, I'll just jump over there. That depends entirely what is in your key bindings. My key bindings are customized for me, so I don't know what the default is. I can show you where to find it. Yeah. All right. All right, so the first thing is, you see I have my discovery scanner here on the lower right. I've got that bound to a key. So bound to one of the triggers. So now I've loaded the FSS with the discovery information. Now, here, let me escape options, controls, ship controls. Oh, where are you?
Bottom.
Down to the detailed surface scanner? No, FSS. All right. So all your FSS settings are here, but where is the enter? Oh, enter and leave FSS. I've got to the num block minus. All right. So that's where all the for Xbox. Oh, thanks, Tom. I have no idea what it is on consoles. I don't do consoles. All right, so then I hit whatever my assigned button is, and you can see I've got something I can go around here. But normally this filtered spectral analysis bar doesn't have like a yellow 11, a white 3, and a blue 2. So it says I got 2 gas giants, 11. What do you call them? Icy bodies, and 3 asteroid clusters. So that's what's in this particular system. Now, normally that doesn't have all of that filled out, but I've already scanned the system. So when I go to the next system, I'll be able to show you how that all gets filled out. In the meantime, let's actually heck with it. I'll just do it now. I'll come back to this system. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map.
Did you show him where his slider was to move it left and right? Or?
I'll go through that whole thing in just a second.
Okay.
All right, so let's jump into this system. I have no idea whether I've been to that system or not. So we'll find out when we get there, and I'll run around till I find a system I haven't been to yet. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Nope, it comes standard in the ship. FSS
The
is
only
standard.
thing it doesn't is your detailed surface scanner.
Yep. So your discovery scanner is standard, your FSS is standard. So here I'm doing a discovery. Ah, just a star. Okay, we'll have to find a different one. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
That's just a star. How about this one? Engage.
Preparing for war.
All right, the key to open it is.
You have to set one. You have
Yeah.
to look in options to find what it's set to. It's a default key.
Yeah. There, let me go back in options again. Options, controls. No, not general. Ship controls. It's probably mode switching. Enter FSS. So you can check it yourself under the ship controls in your options. Go down to mode switches. Go right down to the bottom of mode switches, and it says enter FSS mode. Mine happens to set to number pad minus. And I've been here before. Oh, crap. Okay, another system. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
How about this one? Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Gonna be a bright light star. That's not looking good. Looks like I've been to this system too.
Check it before you jump.
Wait a minute, what the hell is that? Huh. Is there a carrier in here? System map. Ah, the Serenity's here. That's the other guy who's out here. Well, he's only a jump from me if I just went straight. All right, let's get out of the scooping range. All right, it's to Galaxy map.
Oh.
Galaxy map.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the galaxy
Been
map,
busy.
Commander.
Oh well.
Trace,
Yeah.
you can tell what systems you've been to, when you go to the galaxy map on the right.
Yeah, I just figured that.
Okay.
I didn't figure I'd been to too many out here, but apparently... Ah, here's one I haven't been to. Oh, no, I guess I have. Just took it a second to find it.
You forget we did some exploring when you parked it out there.
Yeah. Oh, this one looks good. Let's go over to that one. Engage.
Preparing for war.
Wish there was a way you could leave a message for the owner of a carrier when you drop in on it.
In the DSS system.
Hmm.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
Of course.
Yeah, but in general, not everyone's in that Discord.
Well, he clicks on the carrier, tells him the commander's name. Most people has the
Ev-
same
well,
commander's name.
everyone in
Most
the
people.
everyone
Some
in the
don't.
DSSA is in the DSSA Discord,
No, no, I know.
but
I mean, it's
that's
good. It works for you. I'm talking about for general.
mm,
If people go to a carrier, it's not
Galaxy
like
map.
they can just jump into
Here's the galaxy
the
map, Commander.
Discord if they're not part of the DSA.
Okay, let's try this one. That one I hadn't been to, but it was just 2 stars. So that didn't help. Actually, system map. System map. Holy crap, I'm gonna get first discovery on him. Okay, engage.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, that's good. This one's giving me discoveries. All right, so we did our honk. We slow down to 0 throttle. We go in, and this is what it looks like when you first come into it. So I've got a couple of metal-rich bodies, or perhaps high metal content, depending. Some icy bodies, and a couple of gas giants. Now, what I normally do is I normally look for the gas giants first, because they tend to have a lot of moons around them. Tend to, don't always. Alright, so now that's that one,
And
that's that
this
one.
very much looked like it's going to be one of those cases. There's going to be a lot of moons.
No, almost no
Bill,
moons.
take the back seat. He's trying to show Muhammad how to do this.
I know.
And so basically what I do is just basically go in, and there's a key to zoom into these things. And as you can see, there's a lot of these that are discovered by somebody already, mapped by somebody already, but that happen to be all the ones in this system. And the only thing left to do is to go land on those you can land on and get first footfall. And that's pretty much, some systems have more, but that's pretty much all there is to that. That you can go and scan them and get first footfall. System map. So, no one scanned that one. That's been mapped. That's been mapped. That's been mapped. Wait a minute, did I see a first footfall? No, nobody's landed on these, it looks like. Oh, there's a first footfall by Infernal Moose. Ooh, that one hasn't even been mapped. Moose, you mapped the one right next to it. Why didn't you do that one? Ah, well.
Yeah.
No problem. Glad to help. All right, now I'm going to go back to the system I was in. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
And continue with what I was doing. I'm sure we'll be back out at these other systems later.
Yeah, usually when most of the places I need to land at,
Mhm.
and there's like 1 or 2 more, I land there even though there's nothing special on them. I might as well.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody's got their own thing. Engage.
Charging FTL.
Charging.
Did you find anything good tonight?
4, 3, 2.
No, I'm still basically back in the mining system. I haven't finished that. But it's going to get faster once I actually get full on all the materials. Because then
Okay, that's what you're doing.
yeah, I figure since I'm in a system that's rich in everything I need, I might as well, you know, pick up a few on each planet when I'm there. All right.
Yep.
System map. But I realized I had not scanned the first planet. At least I don't think I have. So let's go scan the first planet. Can't land there.
You may explain how he can identify why he can't land on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since he seems to be new.
Well, that's a
Got
good
the
idea.
half blue moon on the left-hand side.
Yeah. All right. Let me
What
slow.
it means if it's red.
System map. Okay, so I guess Lynn's right. I should explain what's going on here in this, and the keys to this. You see this first planet where it's got this basically bluish area around it. That's the atmosphere designator. So it says it has an atmosphere. Some atmospherics do have one of these little blue half moons. What the half moons mean is you can land there. And as you see, all of these ices here are landable. Now I've landed on the majority in this row. I've scanned these two. And so I've got to land on the rest of I got to scan this guy, scan and land the remaining ices, and then I'll be done with this system. And if this half moon happens to be red, it means it's a permit locked planet and you can't go there.
Without obtaining a permit.
Yeah.
Which
well,
we haven't found yet.
Haven't found a way to unlock most of them.
Triton in Seoul is the only one that I know right off the top of my head that's red.
I know there's at least 5 others in the bubble.
Well, just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Triton is a popular one.
And does anyone know how to get the Triton permit yet?
Nope. It's unknown still.
Wonder if it's unlocked by story.
Are there anything that look like there might be a storyline in Seoul?
No idea.
Any special factions in there?
Nope.
The new story of the lore going on that's going to be popping, I think. I'm not sure. No, that's a new mission. Be in November is all about the azimuth.
Okay.
That story.
I know nothing about it, so.
Well, I don't yet, but give me a couple days after this CG and I will. I've got the story, I just haven't printed it off where I could sit and read it and study it.
Right.
Is that the name of one of the colonizing ships?
I don't know if it was a colonizing ship, or if it was a mega ship that disappeared, or if it was a faction. All I know is it's called the azimuth.
Surface scanned by 50%.
abandoned megaship in the Chichan system, identified as the Adam Master, excuse me, but they call it the Azimuth Saga. It appears that the vessel has returned on autopilot after setting out 2 centuries ago.
Oops.
That sounds interesting.
See how far around that gets.
And we're to, what is it? They call it Act 7, so the next one will be Act 8.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, that planet is probed. System map.
But the story, I think there's like 100 pages to the whole story. So
Alright,
I'll
so
sit
I was
here
on that one.
when I get time and print them all off, and then sit and read and make notes by them.
Cool.
Well, I do like history, even if it is fictional.
Yeah. There's
And what are you doing, Philip?
not too much. I was cleaning up my place because I just
No, I
moved,
meant now.
Just watching the stream mostly. I'll probably
Oh, you're not
go
gathering?
on. Not at the moment. I'll probably jump on later though.
Well, Anara's got their thing fixed, so I think you're only like 50 out of the top 25.
Yeah. I know I couldn't have been far.
Well, you ain't gonna get there if you're sitting on your duff.
I missed. I still have to fly all the way down there.
You're always complaining.
Find a parking spot.
You know, he's one of them half-ass commanders because he half-ass plays.
What are you talking about? I genuinely play every day. The hell?
Yeah, but you half-ass play at playing because you only went twice with us on a Thargoid hunt.
That's not really my fault. I would be Thargoid hunting with you for the past few days, but the CG started.
You
Right,
get it while the
but-
getting's good. You get it while the getting's good, because, you know, we're not going to go back and babysit Romper Room just to get you caught up.
Yep. You know, take a look at what I did with, you know, the latest Darkwing, right? I started out heading out in, you know, basically, you know, what it takes to get out of the beginners area. A CG happened that was giving a decent reward, so what did I do? I left the beginners area and went right to the CG and did it. And then, oh look, another
You got
CG.
a couple of ships, and gee, many Christmas.
Yeah.
Winky Cat was on, and he got a couple of ships and 150 million credits, and it's like that just jump started or boost started his account that he reset.
Yep. So
you get the gravy when the gravy's good. If you sit there and wait, somebody else is going to eat it all up, and you're going to be shorted out of it, and then you're going to be sitting there lacking equipment because you sat on your
enough
duff.
gravy when my computer was dead. That kind of knocks the wind out of one's sails.
Well, your
Well,
computer's
then
not
you should
dead
be
anymore.
getting after it right now.
You know, get in there,
Making up for lost time.
get in there, make it happen.
Surface scanned by 50%.
But I
Surface
mean,
scan complete.
it's still. I mean, Hans, for example, he's out here. He's collecting metal alloys. But what else is he doing? He's collecting all the bits and pieces from the
System map.
like the carbon and the nickel and the tin also. Plus, he's also killing the scavengers and getting all their bits and pieces. Plus, he's also scanning all these Stargoid link data. He's getting it all. He's not leaving nothing on the plate.
I don't know why your carrier is listed as a system. Well, whatever.
No, it's listed as in a system. You got to learn how to read the Anara correctly.
It's you bookmark it in the favorites, and it shows me when you go in there in the
Yeah,
favorites. And due
it's
to how my
bookmarked.
carrier is spelt, it puts me above some things and below others. Don't ever buy a carrier, because you'll be so lost you'll have that son of a bitch lost and not be able to find it.
Oh, it would be lost, alright. Be in the black.
You know, because you can't mine fast enough and you have to buy it, and you don't have the credits to buy the tritium, so it'd be parked right here in the bubble. And it wasn't you. I gotta make some credits fast so I can buy a carrier. Right here's your opportunity. I've made damn near $2 billion in what? I started Thursday afternoon because I didn't get up in Thursday morning, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today. 4 days, almost $2 billion.
A third of a carrier, a base purchase in 4 days.
Yeah, and it wasn't working my ass off 4 days. It was 3 hours here, 3 hours there. Because an hour and a half
Deploy
I can
landing
have
gear.
100 tons.
Landing gear deployed.
Yep. Flying to the system right now.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to twist your arm. You should be able to do this stuff without somebody saying, hey, you really need to do this.
She may be a mom, she ain't yours.
No, and I ain't the babysitter or romper room, because y'all would not survive.
Alright, let's finish this system.
I've been hearing you say that for the last 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What is your holdup there, sir?
Well, I flew over to the other system to show Mohammed. Now I'm back here. I've got,
Yeah, but you've been back there for like 10 minutes.
He was just sitting there waiting to see if I was going to shoot you out of the sky or not.
Actually, it took a while
I mean,
to fly
believe it or
out
not,
here.
some folks in this party bet how long you survive before I lose it and just go old Rambo on your ass.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Just trying to help you be better at the game. That's all.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Alright. System map. Oh, 3 more planets to go.
And yes, I know this is very monotonous. Go around in a circle and then relog.
Yep.
But you can turn it into game. If you went around it in, say, 4.5 seconds, next round try to do it in 4.3. And keep doing it until you can. And if you get 4.3 down accurately, 4 minutes. That's how you get better.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Lupo shame!
I was paying attention to you. Executing loop.
You cannot see what I'm
Oh,
doing, so I should be on that screen.
shit.
You can't see my hind end. You can't
Nope.
see my ship. You can't see my carrier.
Nope.
You, sir, should had your yeah on your yes.
Your eyes has nothing to do with your ears are hearing.
No, keep the eyes on the screen there, Commander.
Yeah, I've always sucked at that.
Oh my God. And then he has the audacity to blame me for his
Lack of lack.
Oh my God.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh my God. Okay, little snowflake, we got it. Yeah, okay, blame me. It's okay, precious. Bless your pea picking heart. Blame me for not paying attention.
You know,
Orbital flight
If you can't walk and chew a gum at the same time, you do have a problem, sir.
yeah, I'll acknowledge that problem.
I would have stayed quiet.
You've seen how many times I, get distracted and do a loop of shame.
Yes, but to blame me? Come on, man.
I only said it was because I was paying attention to you and not the game.
I hope that doesn't happen around other things in real life.
Usually not.
Man,
Well, now we might know. Well, that could answer a lot of questions. Yeah, you might be onto something there, Philip.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
He's that little monkey sitting over there shaking his head. I don't know. I don't know.
tell the cop that when an accident happens. I
Oh, yeah,
don't know
well,
what happened.
The first thing out of their mouth is ignorance is no excuse for the law.
Yep.
Deploy landing gear.
Yeah, I can tell you all about that little phrase.
landing gear deployed.
I've heard many law enforcement officers use it on
Yep.
other people. I almost had a police officer crying because why he did it, I don't know, but he laid his firearm down on the hood of his why he had his firearm out is probably the main question. But anyways, he laid his firearm. He was talking and he laid his firearm out there. I don't know whether it was too heavy or what the hell was the problem. Anyways, he just laid it on the hood.
And fired.
And I just reached over there and grabbed the gun and stuck it in my waistband. And he turned around and was looking for his gun, looked on the ground, looked everywhere, and he said, "Did you see where my gun went?" And I said, "No." And he said, he got down on the ground, looked under the car, and looked everywhere, and he says, "Where'd my gun go?" And I said, "Is it still the case that possession is 9/10 of the law?" And he said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Good, I just got me a new gun."
Cannot comply.
I hope you reported him.
Nah,
Retract landing gear.
Landing
no,
He's
gear
gonna
deployed.
get something, if not
no. I can
himself,
guarantee you, after that little incident, that gun didn't go nowhere.
2, 1, engage.
Why would you ever do that?
I don't know
Does
if there
he
was
not
something
know
wrong with his
basic gun
belt.
safety? Jesus Christ.
There's
He
nothing
had a
wrong with
car,
laying a
he
gun.
did.
Hey, Philip. Shut up. You probably never handled a gun in your life. You probably never even shot a gun in your life. I
have.
have gone to gun training. You can lay a gun down on the counter.
Yeah,
You can lay it down because anybody with
I
common sense, the police do not have a chamber in the barrel. It has a safety on it. But
yeah,
I don't know
but
if he didn't have something wrong with his gun belt and he couldn't get it fixed with the weight of the gun on that side. I wasn't really paying attention. I just seen when the gun went on the car, I decided to be a smart ass, and so I took his gun.
System map.
and I'm sure he didn't report you because then he would have to explain
It
how
was
that
his fault,
happened. Yeah.
Why
but I'll
would he report
guarantee
me?
he'd
I
never
didn't
do it
use it for
again.
anything.
No.
No,
But he did learn, even though you may know somebody, you just don't lay your gun down on the hood of the car and expect it to be there when you turn around.
Oh, okay. He knew you in real life.
Well, yes, I know about all the cops around here.
Okay. That explains why things didn't turn differently.
Well,
Well,
no,
what was he
because
gonna
any other
do?
cop, but it probably got probably got pissed and slapped handcuffs on me, haul me off, and then he'd have been embarrassed when the story was told because I was sitting. I mean, it was on his camera. I mean, come on, his car cam was on. You could see the little light. So when they when they researched it a month later or whatever, they're gonna see it. So
He would have probably lost his job for that.
nah. It depends on whether he had a legitimate excuse.
He could have put it in his car if he needed to remove his gun.
You don't know the situation, Philip. Who knows?
Well,
It wasn't the smartest thing to
I've
do.
seen them
Well,
take their damn gun belt off, throw it on the ground, remove their shoes, and jump into raging water trying to save somebody. Now, do you want that same officer to have to go back to his car to secure his firearm before he
That's
jumps
different,
in
though.
flood water to save somebody? Use your head beside something to hang that damn
That's
lampshade
different,
on.
though.
It's crooked. You would never survive in Oklahoma, buddy. They'd have you duct taping
With
your
that
underwear to
cop,
the frickin'
evidently.
flagpole.
no, they duct tape his underwear to the rope on the flagpole and run him right up the pole.
I'd pay good money to get tickets for that.
I've done it. What are you talking about? Little farts annoy the shit out of me. You'll get your ass stripped down to your underwear and duct taped to the flagpole in the middle of the city's town. Doesn't bother me to slap your ass up there and tape you down.
Can't possibly be defending the actions of that cop.
I can't actually believe you're talking gun control when you don't even know what a gun is.
Put a gun on the hood of his car for crying out loud.
So,
There's no defense for that.
There's
When
no
he
defense
pulled
for you
someone
opening up
over,
your mouth
evidently.
either. There's no offense for you opening your mouth either, but we're all sitting here listening to you show your intelligence level is not much larger than your shoe
No,
size.
not to take off my gun while handling someone.
Have you fired a gun?
Jesus. Yes.
A gun.
You went to gun safety class.
No.
All right, then you're in violation. Shut up.
Surface
Oh,
scanned
please.
by
Oh,
50%.
please.
Like you,
Surface
like,
scan
like you
complete.
went to school to use a
system
gun.
map.
I
Like
went
your
to a
parents or your
16 I went
grandparents
to a
didn't show you.
16-hour gun safety class that was offered by the police department in Hunter Safety Program.
That's the first time you
Yes.
ever held a gun.
Yeah, I was 10 years old.
Boy, it looks like I came in at the right time.
And most people don't. learn how to use a gun the first time, be it my fault, but okay.
Speak for yourself, son.
Say, Philip said
I
he
got a
had 'em.
feeling the first gun I fired was about the same age Lynn fired hers, so we kind of have an idea what we're talking about. That's just a guess on my part.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, he probably never had to go. He never went out and shot squirrel or rabbit or deer to feed the family.
Well, for 2 years, I had
Just
to
a
sleep with an M16, literally
well, yeah,
sleep
army
with.
guys.
So
Oh,
I'm
Jesus, women,
I'm
yeah,
familiar. And
yeah.
when and then I did the Connecticut later on, the gun course, safety course here for
Well,
concealed,
you went to
and it's
training in
all
the
my whole
military. You
family
need,
went to that. Yeah, but you still had to go through the gun safety course in Connecticut to qualify to
Carry
register
concealed.
and carry a concealed. My whole family did.
yeah.
You don't
But
even need to
in the
do that in New
We
military,
had
Hampshire.
you
to.
in the military you got a better training because you learned to
Yeah,
disassemble,
we
clean,
did.
assemble, and
Yeah.
everything in your sleep if you had to.
In the dark, they would literally
Yeah,
time us in the complete darkness.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
put that puppy back together the right way,
And
and
I
it better
had
fire.
I had an M203, which is like an M16,
Deploy landing gear.
regular M16, but it
Landing
has a
gear
grenade
deployed.
launcher underneath it, and it
Mm-hmm.
fire those 60 millimeter pop grenades
Counting gear
like you see on the
deployed.
movies, but
Oh
they're
yeah.
different in real life. But that's my training anyway.
Ooh, that's cool.
So shut
I
up,
got.
Phil. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just got. You know,
Don't know.
in my arsenal, I just got a 30-30. I got a Marlin 30-30. I think it's
Oh,
Marlin.
nice.
And then
Marlin,
I got a Winchester. What is it? 30-06.
classic.
Yeah. And
No, it
then I
is.
got a
That
yeah.
yeah.
And then I got a 410 shotgun and a 12 gauge shotgun. And then I've got
I think I prefer the 410.
yeah.
A
And then
little
I
less
got
mule.
several 22 rifles, and then I've got
Mm-hmm.
two 9mm Glocks, double stacked or double what is it? Double stacked capacity magazine.
Mm-hmm.
It's twice as many bullets. And don't tell
Yeah,
me,
it's what
Philip, that I don't
18,
need to have that many bullets because
what's
I'll.
that? 18 rounds, I
I
think, in one
don't
empty
believe
Yes.
chamber.
in. I don't
Yeah.
believe in that argument.
Retract
I
landing
I'm
gear.
with you.
small
Landing gear deployed.
clip magazines.
Now, after my last
But
firearm was stolen, I don't keep weapons in the house anymore.
oh, I've got gun safes, but I've got them.
Yeah, well, you know,
But then again, in
if I was
theory,
smart, I would
gun
have too. But
safes
back then, you
gun
didn't
safes are
kind of need it.
okay. But
And
I just don't see me having this conversation with somebody who breaks in my house. Wait a minute, I gotta go to the gun safe to get my gun. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
Defeats
have
the
one right
purpose.
by my nightstand. It's loaded, one in the chamber. Everybody that
a,
knows me
a lot of
knows
the
that all my weapons have one in the chamber.
Yeah, a lot of the instructors used to say that. I mean, these guys were. It was on their hip, 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, and for the same reason. Well, if somebody breaks in, it ain't like, hey, I got to go get my gun. But I don't want to walk around my living room with a gun on my ass. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
after the last incident, I don't carry anymore. But I'm
I
familiar
don't.
with their operation.
system map.
I don't. I don't have a gun on my ass, but I got one in every room that I spend any time in.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people do.
Up by the
And
sugar
that's
to the
your
left
right.
of it is my other 9mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now,
your right.
ranges are short enough in my house that I don't have a gun. I have a plethora of swords, knives,
Bladed Bowie knives and
just
Why
about.
do I hear this
in
joke
here.
coming up in my head?
I'm getting some
The
kind of
idiot
vibe.
that brought the knife to the gunfight? Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Well, in general, with the ranges as short as they are, a knife's as
I
good as a
always
gun.
see the what movie was that with Indiana Jones?
Yep.
The sword guy, and he just says, "Ah, fuck it," and pulls out his gun and blows him away.
Yep.
You know what the scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know
Yeah, I
exactly.
do.
Invaders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I was one of those. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a little fire.
it just reminded me of the joke that I remember a long time ago about, yeah, right. Yeah. The guy's laughing, and the other guy says, "What do you think's so funny?" He's waving a knife around, and he says, "You're the only idiot I know that bring a knife to a gunfight."
Yeah. Indeed.
I used to love firing the M203.
Oh,
M203.
really?
I
Oh,
don't
you're
think I
familiar?
have.
Yeah, M16
Wow.
with the grenade launcher.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. God, it's so slow you can just watch them go.
Yeah. My
Wow.
my
Yeah,
funnest time was the M60.
yeah. That was too loud and noisy for me. It was
Oh
heavy too.
yeah.
You had to carry the
Oh yeah.
goddamn thing. It took two
Yeah, it's
people to carry it.
it was still
System man.
very heavy, and I used to
Yeah,
lug it around. I
yeah.
lugged it
Good for
around.
you, brother.
Mostly shoot it from the ground, laying on the ground.
We laughed at
That was
those
a
guys that
what?
wanted it.
Huh?
What was that model?
M60 machine gun.
M60,
Oh,
the big one. Yeah,
I was going to say, now wait a minute, because I
it's
shot an M16
heavy.
one time.
M16 was standard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The boy would probably be court-martialed if they realized that he allowed me to shoot it, but yeah,
And back then we used to have 45s. Was small
Yeah.
arms.
yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
When was this, Anthony? Sound like we're about the same.
1980s for me.
Yeah, me too, brother. Me too.
Mhm.
Wow. When you all were young pups.
Yeah, I was in my late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
I was in the Army Reserve back then.
Yeah, I went overseas in 78,
Oh, okay.
79, 78. I yeah. Missiles.
Oh. Well, thank you all for your service and your dedication, even though now you're probably like, yeah.
Well, there were times when it got very real. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
I'm
Very
sure.
real.
Well, I have a lot of respect for anybody who served, since those who served are the ones that have basically paid for the lifestyle I lead. So
Yeah. A lot of people don't see it
Yeah.
that way.
Now, if they only knew the lifestyle you lead, they'd be kicking themselves in the ass for all the shit they went through. Joking. I'm joking.
deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I got hurt. I'm a DA.
Ooh, sorry to hear
I
that.
get a little pension. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the government pays my power bill, so that's all right.
Yeah. Gotta get something out of the deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let me
here I came
find
down
the
to have fun,
groove.
and now I'm going through bad memories.
Sorry.
50-year-old
Well-
bad memories.
Well, here, let me
you
let me
guys suck.
let me fix you. What are you doing? Get your ass out in that damn ship
That's
and start collecting
what I'm
metal
doing.
alloys. What the hell you doing wasting
you-
time? Come on,
You
man.
know, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I just turned on. I'm at the Clan Douglas.
Oh my gosh, you're over there with that Scotsman.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted to see my first Medusas and Dargoids and that whole thing. So I got to see a bunch of those.
Hmm.
Guaranteed at this place. So
Oh yeah. Every 7 minutes or such.
I think I was more productive at the other site, although Cam didn't think
That's
so.
just because I was over here with my whip cracking it. What the hell you
Yeah.
doing? Get your
Yeah.
ass a collecting. Stop that bullshit.
Earlier today, I scanned a Medusa up close. He got mad with me.
Galaxy map.
They do not like to be
Here's the
scanned.
galaxy map, Commander.
Oh,
Right.
he released the little Thargons, the little
Yeah.
swarms, but he didn't do nothing to me though. But
No, if you can scan them and they'll turn them swarms loose on you, but they won't attack you unless you shoot at them.
Retract landing
he
gear.
attacked.
Yes, Cam was. He showed me if you can get back in your ship in time.
You can scan the wake, yeah.
Yeah. He was talking. Cam's. So I got to see.
Gotta have a wake scanner.
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
Okay.
Every ship has one. Whether I need it or
No, you
not.
gotta have the Xenon scanner.
No.
Yeah, I got
he's
one
talking
somewhere.
He's talking about get the ship scan. which is a
Oh, yeah.
material.
and then catch its
Right.
wake on the way out. That's what I
Yep.
want to do. That's tonight's goal.
You can actually do a lot of things to the Thargoids in collection. It's just whether you got enough oomph in your hind end to do it and brown pants to cover.
Well, I got
Where
plenty of the brown
that
pants, Bart.
landing spot? God
It's
damn it.
skill level I question, but we're getting there.
Not the perfect landing spot yesterday.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Tell that to my wife when I'm down there 12 hours a day.
This lo-
Well, I
I
don't
feel
spend
bad.
that much
Yesterday,
time on
I came down at 4 in the afternoon just to check in real
harass
quick,
me.
do something,
Yeah.
pretty
and
sure this is where it was.
I think I said goodnight to Cam at like 7 in the morning. So,
Oh my
Engage.
goodness.
yeah.
Charging FTL.
Oh, god damn it. It would help if I had my landing gear down.
Anyway, let's see.
I
what we
rest
got
my case,
here.
folks. Right there is all the proof that you ever need to know that I am totally right when it comes to Philip.
The evidence
I
speaks
hit
for
the
itself.
landing gear, but I guess it never went down.
I guess never did do nothing except be an excuse to cause a problem to cover for your blatantly bad judgment.
All right, what do I need? A Xeno scanner? No, I don't. I got a shutdown field neutralizer.
You need a shutdown field neutralizer, a Xeno
Right.
scanner, so that you can scan them when they're close and on the
Xeno
ground.
scanner. Okay, yeah, I got
And
that.
then you need a wake scanner
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that you do the
have a
ships, and you
I'm
can
at
get
engineer 4 on that.
with those two things you
Alright,
can get
hang
two
on.
different datas. You get the
Yeah.
wake scan, which is ship scan data and some other stuff, and the Xeno tells you what it is.
Oh, it's an hour and a half away.
System map.
Hour and a
Game,
half
I know
away.
this is the spot. Let me land.
All right. Let's see. I'll bring it up to here and hope Cam doesn't leave me.
Cam's shopping. No, Cam's taking. Cam has took the better half to the bank to get her
Ah,
bank cards
ah.
because she didn't want to do it on Friday.
And
Oh.
before I forget, Mom,
Nope.
did you have a nice
Mhm.
Mother's Day?
Oh yes, I did.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, happy Mother's
Had a
Day.
beautiful home cooked meal by my husband,
Yeah.
and then my son brought me down two pear trees to plant. So now
Oh,
I
he
got two
did, huh?
pear trees. Yeah.
Oh, good. You know, you mentioned that when he comes down, he brings you stuff. So
Well,
good.
he told me, he says, he said, a traditional mother wants flowers and candy. And I said, who in the hell told you that shit?
You got to throw that
I said,
in there.
that's grandma's miss and stuff. I said, I'd rather have a pear tree or a peach tree that produces every year. And I can say 20 years from now, if I'm still here, my son gave that to me
Yeah,
on Mother's Day. And that thing is still producing fruit.
the gift that never stops giving.
Right.
What kind of pear?
I'll have to go get the tag. It's
I don't
it's a regular it's not an Asia pear. It's a regular
well, like a Bartlett or a.
yeah, it's Bartlett. I was
Okay.
gonna say
Yeah.
Bradford, but that's
Is
not the one.
a miniature or the
Standard.
full size standard? Yeah. Keep them trimmed back.
Yep.
They got to look. They got to look ugly for a couple of years, and then you'll really get the
Same way
payoff.
with the peaches. If you ever seen a peach tree,
Absolutely.
they
Yeah.
look gnarly.
I've trimmed more than a few. Yeah, there's orchards all around here. When I was a kid, everybody worked in the apple orchard.
Yeah.
We got my fair
Only way
share
I'd
of
work in the
ladder
apple
work and
orchard.
pruners.
Only way I'd work in the apple orchard is they pay me money and then give me part of the crop, a bushel or two of apples.
Oh, yeah,
That's the only way I'd do it.
that was standard. That was part of the compensation package. Standard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. You know, the local apple farm up here. When you look at what they've got available, for public and
Oh,
buying.
yeah.
I mean, it's just these 8 by 8 by 4 foot tall bins filled with apples. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, you're up in Apple. Well, no, you're New Hampshire or Vermont? I always
New
forget.
Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Oh, got an apple farm the next town over. Go to Max. Yep.
You near like Claremont?
Oh, not that far up. Go to Nashua, take a right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Nashville.
Yeah, I'm right across the river in Hudson.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to go to Claremont a lot. That's right across the bridge from Vermont. Yeah.
Oh, over by Keene?
Pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I used to go to Keene a lot, and I used to go to not Manchester. Oh, I forget. No, not Billerica. That's I
Milford.
don't know. Somewhere.
Well, there's Milford and Keene. Milford's closer to me, but Keene is the big one over on the western side.
Boscawen.
I don't know that one.
Boscawen. Yeah. It's you go to Manchester and take a left and head toward Vermont, and you'll run right into it.
Yeah. Well, if you go over the closest bridge over into Vermont, okay, go one
From which
exit
direction?
from coming out of Keene.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Head north one exit is one of the few remaining Hojos.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
I didn't think there was any of those left.
Yeah, there are basically the only ones left are the franchisees, and not all of those. So the ones that bought into the franchise where they were not owned by corporate are the only ones that survived.
Huh. Is that right?
And that was
I
like
haven't seen one of those since I was out west.
there. Last I knew, there was one just southwest of Hartford, Connecticut. On I forget what the road is down there, heading towards Farmington.
Route 9? Probably.
That doesn't sound right. I think it's 84 maybe. I forget.
Yeah, 84 runs from Hartford to like Waterbury, Danbury.
Yeah. That's the road. So if you're coming south and you take the bypass that goes past Hartford, it's like 2 exits south of Hartford, or west of Hartford technically, because it's going west at that point.
Yeah.
And that's where it was, but that was 10 years ago. I don't know if they're still there. Actually, God, that was 20 years ago now. What am I thinking? Holy crap, it's been a while. Been a long time since I've been kayaking.
Oh yeah. You used to go white water rafting all the time, right?
Whitewater kayaking, not rafting.
Kayaking. Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Raft, your ass is scraping along the bottom.
Yeah.
Kayak, you're fighting for dear life at times.
Not if you're in.
More of a
Yeah.
canoe guy myself.
Aha.
Canoes.
Yeah. No, well, growing up, I was in the Boston chapter of the AMC, the Appalachian Mountain Club. And I was a damn good kayaker and a kayak instructor. I was always on the class, I was instructor on the class 2 and 3 instruction trips.
Huh. I was going to bring my crate over, but I don't think so.
Why?
Because it's $6 million in 2.5 hours.
Oh!
Damn.
So, well, I left it on, I don't know where it is. Actually, I think it's on the Lady Q.
There's no telling. You got your shit scattered about. You're kind of.
No, actually,
like
I'm pretty
Anthony.
organized until I get involved with you carrier guys, and then I lose track.
What's this you carrier guys?
Uh-huh.
You're riding around for free
You know,
there, Joe.
you elite types.
Freeloading Joe. I'm gonna change your name from Hans to Freeloading Joe.
Yeah. I never contribute.
No, you're riding on my damn carrier. I guess you did sell me some
No.
tritium though one time, but I had to buy it.
I did. Well, because I couldn't figure out where the donate button was.
Well, my donate thing is always full.
I think what I'll do is go down.
What is it? Tritium Depot is always full. Because I never know when I want to jump it, and I want to make sure it's got at least 3 or 4 jumps in the tank.
Yeah. Your cam's got 48%.
Well, that's because he
Let's go
figures somebody will
down.
donate. Not really. He just hasn't got around to filling it up yet.
Yeah, I imagine. Where am I going?
Understandable.
I'm sitting with 6,000 tons on my carrier. I don't have no fuel problems.
Barnacles. You gotta find
Barnacle Bill the Sailor.
15.
He said you picked up like 70.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah, I had to
turned
get.
in, what did you turn in yesterday?
I don't know, 80
Look in your left-hand panel under transactions.
something. This one.
Boy, it was a long that way out here. 78,000 light years out to this planet.
Light seconds.
Light
Oh,
seconds.
I'm only at 116 total.
Counting the 70 or not?
That's what it says total for the event so far.
Well, you're in the top 20, top 50%.
Yeah.
So you got 4A cargo.
Yeah. And I won't stop till I make the 25% and see what that.
25 don't give you shit.
I'm at.
No, you need 10.
You got 10 or 50 or
I'm gonna 10.
75.
I'm gonna try to make 10. Yeah.
What does it
That's
require
500.
to even hit 10?
586.
Surface scan complete.
System map.
Well,
It's down to.
I'm not waiting for that scanner. I'm gonna head out.
I'm surprised it's not much higher at this point.
All right, I think I will just set it down here tonight. Well, not set it down. I'll just leave it right here in space tonight.
What's the deal? Why won't my ship let me on board? God damn it.
Alrighty. Well, it's a work night and I'm out of time. So, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. I could say that, really. It was great having you all along. Muhammad, and first of all, welcome to the channel, and thank you for joining us. Tom Garrettson, welcome back. Thank you again for joining us. And in the voice chat, we have Anthony, James, Hans, Lynn, and Philip. Thank you guys for joining me. It's great having you all along, as always.
And Cam was here earlier.
I think he
Cam
left. I think he left before I came on the stream.
No, he was here.
He was?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
was. Yeah.
My memory's shot to hell then. Okay. In any case, we've got a few more planets in this second system. We got one system completed tonight and working on the second one. It's a long ways out to this star. And so we'll pick it up here the next time, which will be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trismegistus signing out.